I'm just gonna come straight out and say it. It's not that good. The Boy and the Heron is not bad by any means. You could probably watch it with your family and kind of enjoy it. But it's not those films where you will be thinking about it a couple months later, where you will go, ooh, this is so good. One of my biggest complaint with it was that it was kind of confusing. Like at the beginning, it was good. Mahito lost his mom and his dad got remarried and he moved to like a whole different place, right? And it was interesting watching him adjust, watching the gray heron and like the mystery of it. But then once Mahito entered the tower, it get wacko. It was just kind of all over the place. You don't know like what was going on, like what up the point of like what you're watching, if you feel me. For example, when Mahito entered the tower, right, he meet this old wizard and the wizard didn't really talk to him. He just sent Mahito into an ocean world, like under. And if that was your first watch, you just like, okay. But after you watch it, right, and you start thinking back, it really didn't make sense why he did that. Because when I first watched it, I thought that wizard guy was the evil person. Like he was the boss, the big bad guy, right? But he wasn't. He was Mahito's uncle, and he wanted to meet Mahito so he could recruit Mahito to be the next person to rule that place, right? So then why didn't he just meet Mahito there? Why did he even send Mahito into the ocean world for? Like it never was explained. You might be thinking like maybe he wanted Mahito to experience the world, right? But I think Mahito could have died in there. I think those parakeet was trying to kill Mahito. It was kind of implied that Mahito's uncle doesn't have full control over the parakeet because the gray heron said that Mahito's uncle had to make a deal with those parakeet, right? So that kind of means that he doesn't have full control over the parakeet. So him sending Mahito into the ocean world was kind of like sending Mahito to them, which it doesn't make sense, right? Wait, now that we talk about this, why did Natsuko even go into the tower in the first place, right? I thought it was because the great uncle was trying to lure Natsuko into it so Mahito would go into it. But why does the parakeet even have Natsuko in the first place? So now it doesn't really make sense no more. Like why did Natsuko even go in there, and how did the parakeet come to control her? Now, maybe that was part of the deal Mahito's great uncle had to make with the parakeet. He gave them Natsuko. Now it really, I think that's the problem with this whole story. It's kind of confusing and it's all like allegory and you're just supposed to figure it out yourself, which I think is a problem. It's not like a bad way to tell a story, but if it's too confusing, overall, I think I'll just give it a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10.